is a hometown hero with a heart full of country, soul, and a voice that's taken him from the small town of Milton to the biggest stages in Nashville. Now, chart-topping country music artist Jimmie Allen returns to where it all began, right here on Delmarva.
On Delmarva. And tomorrow he's putting on a massive show, rekindling the spirit of the 1980s at a beautiful waterfront location for the return of the Tangier Sound Music Festival. But you know what? He decided to stop by Historic Studio D first, and here he is, ladies and gentlemen, welcoming the one and only multi-platinum recording artist and singer-songwriter Jimmie Allen.
Oh man, what an intro! Man, listen, what
if I need to redo that, we can.
No, listen, I don't think I've heard one better. I think that might. I don't know who wrote that.
I think it was Vernon. I'm not sure, but thank you so much for joining us.
No problem.
Originally, we were hoping you could perform for us, but you're saving it for tomorrow.
Oh yeah. I woke up today. My voice was like, not today.
Not today.
Not today.
No,
You're saving it for tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, before we get talking about tomorrow, I want to ask you, how does it feel to come home?
It feels great. You know, I've always, because I moved to Nashville in 2007. And even when I was, before music got going, and even when music was going, every summer I'm here. So I started spending a lot of time, because I never wanted to leave Delaware.
Right.
The only reason why I had to is I was like, okay, if I need to get the music going, I have to go there. Because nobody's going around knocking on your doors. Hey, you want to sing? Hey, you want to sing? Hey, you want to sing?
We're gonna wait on them. No.
Yeah, no. So you got to go out and chase it. And I've always loved home. A lot of my friends that I grew up with are still my friends now.
Yeah.
From middle school friends, elementary school friends, high school friends, college friends. The same guys I hung out with then, the same people I hang out with now.
So how did your time here shape what you do now?
I think it definitely had a lot to do with, my parents, first off. My mom and my dad. My dad was in the military. He was a, no excuses, get it done type person. My mom, she's the one that raised me to really just believe in yourself. Don't get too wrapped up in what people think you should do, what people think you should say, or what people say about you. Just be you and be comfortable in your own skin. So I feel like having that background really raised me to be able to, deal with life and deal with the music business, because there's a lot of times where I feel like, a song is really good.
Yeah.
The label might not like it, right? Or there could be a song where, okay, I think this should do really well on radio, then radio might not like it. But then sometimes you got to kind of back yourself up and really believe in what you're doing. So yeah, that a lot like that. And then a lot of my friends here, my teachers, they're really good at teaching me to be honest with myself, right? Because I feel like a lot of times you'll have artists sometimes I tell people there's a difference between a hit song and a song you love.
Right.
Sometimes it can be both. But a lot of times, you could love a song that's trash. You know what I mean? So being able to be honest with yourself about, what you're creating and how you can improve it, and always leave room for improvement in life and music as well.
Now, I know you come back a lot and you perform on Delmarva. Why do you think it's important that you bring your original music back?
I remember growing up and not having a lot of music here. Our friends that own Bottle and Cork and Rusty Rudder, Alex Pyrese, and our friend Vicky that runs a lot of it for them. They did as much as they could, bringing music to the Cork, the Rudder, the Bay Center back in the day. I remember I saw Puddle of Mud at the Bay Center. I saw 3 Days Grace at the Bay Center when I was in high school. And I remember thinking, I was like, man, there's no one really, from here, really doing music on that level, right? And I got a little older, Chuck Wicks from Smyrna, he went down to Nashville and, started doing his thing. But I'm like, okay, when things do get moving, I always want to come home, do a show every year. I do a charity show every year at the Rusty Rudder, where we'll pick a local school, and instead of me getting paid all the money we raise, we donate to a school. And it's cool to see how this year will be year 7 doing it. Being able to, bring reinvest into my community what invested into me. So it's been really cool to like help schools out, help students out. Because for me, it was like, the money we give is not for books. It's not for none of that. For me, it's for kids that, might need help paying for lunch. That might need help paying for field trips. That might, if you see a kid that needs a new pair of shoes, pull them aside, ask them what size shoe they wear, give them some options.
And that is awesome that you do that, by the way. Thank you.
No, absolutely. It builds confidence. When you feel good, you look good, you perform good.
Yep.
And performance doesn't just mean on stage, it means in the classroom as well. So
wonderful. All right. So speaking of performing, you're going to be performing tomorrow at the Tangier Sound Music Festival. We're going to talk about that, but we're going to take a little break, and then we come back. We have more with Jimmie Allen on DelmarvaLife. Don't you go away.
We are back in Historic Studio D, and yes, we are back with a gentleman who's been blazing the trail since his great career even began. Jimmie Allen is hanging out with us on the couch here for our DelmarvaLife in Historic Studio D, and so glad that you're with us. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
So, Tangier Sound Music Festival. What can you tell us?
Tangier Sound Music Fest. It's definitely tomorrow. You got a couple local artists are going to be great. One of them I'm really excited to see is my boy Joshua Diamond.
Yeah.
Me and him have a song together called Bad Dreams. We have another song together called Beach Baby. That's coming out this year. You got Lewis Bryce. You got my friend Preston Aronson. You got
you've got all kinds of things going on.
Carly Twigg.
Carly Twigg, yes. You got what's his name? Josh Grayson.
Right. Yes.
Yep. And then some dude from Milton goes on at 8:30.
Yeah.
Some guy named Jimmy. People say I look like him.
Oh.
It's crazy.
I see the resemblance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm a clone for sure.
So what's the process? You're coming back home, you're playing in front of a hometown crowd. What's the process of choosing what you're going to play?
See, the thing about me, I am probably the most random, non-planning person. Like everything that I choose to do, especially now in my life, is based on my mood and how I feel in that moment.
Yeah.
So there are times where I might think I want to play a certain song, and right before that song starts, I'll get in the talkback microphone. That's what, if you ever see an artist on stage and they turn around and talk to a microphone, they actually talk to the band. I'll literally be like, hey guys, we're not doing that song now. We're going to do this one. And I'll completely change the whole thing.
You'll call an audible right there.
Oh yeah, because for me, it's all about the moment, right? I like feeling because every crowd is different, right? And I feel like as musicians, we're the entertainers. So it's our job to entertain the crowd. It's not our job to give them what we think they want. It's our job to entertain them. So if I try a few songs and if I feel a certain vibe, they're leaning a certain way, I'll cater the show to how they're feeling and how they're reacting. And then I'll try something else. So I like to kind of take the show here, then we go up, then we come down, then we ride it out, then we go up. Because you want to give them an experience that they can't get anywhere else. Because I'm a huge fan of Matchbox 20. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of Darius Rucker. I'm a huge fan, I love Pharrell. I love, all different types of music, but I can't do what they do, and they can't do what I do. Right. So my thing, I've always tried to create an atmosphere saying, well, okay, when you come to the Jimmie Allen show, you can't get that anywhere but at the Jimmie Allen show. So you'll hear country songs, you'll hear my rock stuff, the pop stuff, the R&B stuff. I throw Christian stuff in there. I tell jokes because I've been doing stand-up comedy since I was like 16, 17.
Really?
Yeah, so we'll tell some jokes in between. It's super fun. And we're trying out 2 new songs tomorrow, too. So I have 2 new singles coming out this year and probably within the next couple months. Just put out one last week called Country Boys Never Learn with my friends Young Gray and Noah. Yeah. So that's out now. But yeah, we got a new song going to country radio here soon. We're going to send a different song to Hot AC and another song to urban radio. So it's
You mentioned Beach Baby. Is that coming out this year?
Beach Baby, yeah. Like what I love about that song is it's literally talking about being from, like Delaware. So we talk about Lewis, Rehoboth, Ocean City, Dewey, Bethany. What's the first line of my verse goes, what is something like on the water, throwing lines, setting hooks, ripping lips, head on down to Dewey, hit the rudder for a quick sip, Party out in secrets, find a secret that can keep a secret. Ocean City litty, when you litty, you can turn it up. Mix a little ice in your cup with some orange crush. Yeah, it talks about that. Nassau Bridge.
Are we sure we can't get him to sing this more?
Yeah.
Well, and people might think that something's going to happen here because we have acquired a guitar here. But this guitar has special meaning. At the festival tomorrow, the Tangier Sound Music Festival, all the artists are signing this guitar, and then it's going to be raffled off to benefit Rising Tide Chrisfield.
Love that.
And you
There's
were the
nothing on it, though.
There's nothing on it. You were the very first person to sign
Well,
it, so we would love
let's
for
go ahead
you
and give this
to
thing a
sign
scribble.
this. Yeah. And you got the pen right there.
I'm glad I learned how to write. Shout out to my teachers, Miss Alexander and Miss Sharp.
Look at you.
Teach me how to write. Shout out to H.O. Brittingham.
Just in case anybody
Love
wanted
the
to know.
shout out.
My goodness.
So yeah, if you're going to the festival, you definitely want to get tickets to get this guitar signed by all the artists, including Jimmie Allen, Rising Tide.
You mean Jimmie Allen and all the
Oh,
others.
excuse me, Jimmie Allen and all the
the
other
rest of them,
artists.
yeah.
Rising Tide
always put the
Chrisfield
15 on there.
There you go.
is a nonprofit organization helping Chrisfield, helping them. They're still trying to get back from Hurricane Sandy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Is this two?
I have no idea.
Oh, it's got this thing all in it.
Yeah. I don't think it was set up to actually be played, but
But you make it look good.
You know, it's a nice, nice guitar. Yeah.
well, wonderful. Thank you so
Now
much
it's
for
even better.
signing that.
It's got a signature on it.
Oh, yeah, man.
Gentleman and scholar, you're the best.
Oh, man, appreciate it, man. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be fun. Looking forward to it. I've never even been to Chrisfield.
Really?
Yeah, my buddy Kyle's actually looking at a place out there, but I've seen pictures of it. Definitely gonna try to get some fishing in. So like tomorrow, so I've become obsessed with. So I became a pro bowler and a pro softball player now, and I do music. So I'm like, I legit have softball tonight in Maryland. I have a softball tournament tomorrow during the day, and then I'm going to the show, and then got another show I'm doing Sunday. And then Monday I fly to Louisiana for the USBC Bowling Open
That's
Championships.
incredible.
So when they introduce you in the bowling alley, oh yeah, he sings too.
Oh yeah, you know the crazy thing is I have a different persona based on what I'm doing. Like the coolest thing for me, how I know I made it as a bowler, this kid came up to me at I was doing a PBA tournament in I think Wichita. This kid, hey Jimmie Allen, can you sign my bowling ball for me? I said, yeah, man. I was like, man, so how'd you hear about me? He said, you're my favorite bowler. I said, what? Kid didn't even know I sung. I said, that's what I'm talking about right there, man. Dude, I love it, man. Shout out to my friends over at the PBA, Brunswick. Also, shout out to my softball family, Mike and out here.
Awesome.
Mike and Rawlings, Easton.
Thank you for stopping by, see
Yeah,
us.
man.
Yes,
thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you.
We'll have all the information on the Tangier Sound Music Festival. I keep wanting to say Tangier Sound Country Music Festival. It's happening tomorrow. We have all that information on our website, DelmarvaLife.com. Click on what's happening today. Jimmie, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Y'all come out. It's Saturday. Y'all got nothing to do tomorrow.
That's right.
So I will see y'all tomorrow.
He's gonna solve that
Good
for you.
seeing y'all. Thanks for having me.